No, do not do these things while shopping in Germany. Hey everyone, I'm Donna and you're watching Wanted Adventure Living Abroad. I have already made several videos about grocery shopping differences in Germany versus the USA, as well as some videos about a few of the things that I still struggle with when grocery shopping in Germany. So I will link to those down in the description. I think by now I could probably start a playlist just on my grocery shopping videos. Apparently, grocery shopping is something that I think a lot about. But anyway, in this video, it's more about shopping no-nos in Germany in general, not just at the grocery store. But I am gonna start with a grocery store one. Okay, so first one is, don't expect to find sanitizing wipes for the shopping cart at the front of the grocery store in Germany. In the US, I do not remember seeing this in grocery stores when I was a kid, but starting, I think, when I was in high school, that's when I began seeing quite a few grocery stores putting these little containers of sanitizing wipes at the front of the store for cleaning off the grocery cart handle. So you could come into the store and you could take a sanitizing wipe if you wanted to and clean down your grocery cart or the basket handle or whatever. And I have never, ever seen that at any grocery store I've ever been to in Germany. Also, going along with that, what's in the store, don't expect to see in grocery stores in Germany a scale for you to weigh yourself on. I remember that lots of grocery stores in the US would have a scale. I don't actually know why stores had that in the US, but yeah, I've never been able to weigh myself on a scale in the grocery stores in Germany. That's not something that I've seen here. Another don't when shopping in Germany is specifically for if you have driven to the place you're shopping at and parked in a parking garage. And this one is actually kind of a two-parter. Part number one is, if it's a parking garage that offers a certain amount of free parking for people shopping at one or more of the stores associated with the parking garage, don't forget to get your parking ticket stamped at the store. And number two, don't try to pay your parking fee at the parking garage exit. First, you need to put your ticket into a little machine, pay the parking fee, and then take your now paid for ticket with you and use that to exit the parking garage. If you get to the exit and you have not paid for your ticket yet, you will not be able to exit, and that could create unhappiness in the drivers behind you. So don't do that. But maybe it's not a store you're shopping at, but rather an outside market in Germany. Well then, another don't is don't just go grabbing at the fruits and vegetables, picking out what you want and putting them in a bag. No, you need to look around for a sign. And at many of the little veggie markets or kiosks, there are signs instructing you not to touch the food. You need to wait until it's your turn, and then the person working at the kiosk will help you. And I didn't see the signs once, and I made the mistake of trying to just pick out my own fruit, and I got scolded real bad. So don't do it. Also, don't automatically assume that the store you're shopping in will have a restroom for customers in Germany. In my experience in the US, grocery stores and drugstores always have customer restrooms, but in Germany, that has not always been the case. It has happened to me several times that I've been in grocery stores or drugstores here in Germany, and I have looked around, but I couldn't find customer restrooms anywhere. And then I've even gone and asked before, like, excuse me, wo ist die Toilette? Where's the restroom? And I've been told by the people working there that there are no customer restrooms available at the store. And speaking of talking to people, another don't is don't expect to make small talk with the cashier or other people in line at the checkout. In the US, I often make a little small talk at checkout lanes, but here in Germany, it's just not something that people commonly do. Here in Germany, it is polite to say hello when it's your turn and goodbye to the cashier when you leave, but it is just not a thing here in Germany to make small talk at the store. And lastly, this one is, once again, pretty much grocery store specific. Don't expect someone to bag your groceries for you in Germany. And if you didn't bring your own bag with you to the store, which that one is actually a do try to remember to bring a bag with you to the grocery store. But if you didn't bring a bag with you, don't forget to grab a bag before you get to the end of the checkout lane. So in Germany, the bags are often located underneath the conveyor belt, so you can grab one when you're putting your things on the conveyor belt, and the bags cost money in Germany, so the cashier will scan the bag as they're scanning the rest of your stuff, and then they'll pass it down to you for you to then put your groceries into. So my question for you is, what other shopping don'ts are there in Germany or around the world? And also, what shopping do's are there? Please let me know in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please think about giving a like with the like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more Wanted Adventure videos on Wednesdays and Sundays. And I have been doing the Instagram stories in German so far. I started doing them a little bit ago, and I've been doing them at least mostly in German. So if you'd like to check those out, I will leave a link to my Instagram down in the description below. And I'd like to say thank you so much to our patrons on Patreon who help make these videos possible. Thank you so much for your support. If you would like to check out our Patreon page, you can find a link to that down in the description box below. Until next time, auf Wiedersehen. Bye! Woo! I'm okay. Also, don't automatically assume that the store you're shopping in. I keep wanting to say the store you're stopping in. Okay, I'm ready.